Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Fikrat. In this end-to-end course, we're gonna dive into amazing world of real-time analytics in Databricks. I'm excited to take you there. Alright, let's talk about course setup. As you know, the best way of learning new programming language is to run it in your environment. So here are the steps that you will need to do in your environment to be able to run demo materials. First of all, you will need to create Unity catalog. So Unity catalog is convenient because it allows you to store both structured, unstructured, and log files. However, if you don't have Unity catalog, then you can also store your data in Hive Metastore. So within Unity catalog, you will need to have schemas. So for my demo, we'll need to have bronze and the silver schemas. I'll provide the code to create the schemas as well. And within the bronze, you will need to create volumes. So you need to have two volumes. One volume for data. So in my case, I named it landing. And if we take a look at the structure of this volume, we'll need to have few folders here, and the codes that I will provide will create these folders as well. And then you will need to have another volume for streaming logs. It's called checkpoints. The Databricks recommends to use external volumes for that purpose, but don't worry, if you don't have external volumes, you can also use standard volume for that. So once you have these two volumes, copy the path. So we'll need to have this path further down when we localize our notebooks. Now, in terms of code, I'm going to share two notebooks. So generate streaming data notebook will generate streaming data and place it in the folders that I have showed earlier. Once you connect it to your cluster, make sure that you run the top part of this notebook, which contains useful functions. And here you'll need to provide your data volumes path, which I mentioned earlier. Once you provide that, run prepare data function, which will create necessary folders for you. And then you can run generate persist streaming data function to generate actual data. There will be three different types of data that this function will generate. First of all, it will generate IoT measurement data. So it's, in other words, sensor data, which generates temperature and humidity related data. Then it will generate weather forecast data. Finally, it will generate office data. So to run this function, you need to provide three parameters: date for which you want to run, how many days worth of data you want to generate, and this root folder that we have configured earlier. I recommend to generate just 1 day worth of data at the beginning so that your streaming would start faster. Let me show you examples of the data. So this is sensor data, where we have event time, office, and the data coming from sensor, like measurement type, measurement value. And here is the weather forecast data for multiple cities where that office is located. And then I have as office data, which is one CSV file that links office and city information. Now let's talk about demo notebook. The demo notebook will require little localization as well. So you will need to provide your catalog's name here. And then you will need to provide data volumes folder as well as checkpoint. Once you provided these values, the rest will be taken care of by the code. I'll be sharing both notebooks in the description of this video, so feel free to download and import into your environment, and let me know if you encounter any technical issues on course setup.